Hello everybody, you're here with Haru Beauty with your host Claudia Lara. Thank you very much for tuning in. So today, of course, you know how much I love Lisa Eldridge. She's a makeup artist. I think she lives in England, and she's done the best of the best in Hollywood, and you know, everybody that you know who is who. And she's a big collector, like the real collector, like the big one that spends money to buy like older items, and she's a passionate student and of all that has to do with makeup and ingredients. And she worked for is it Lancome or Still Lauder? I don't remember. She was she was a director of coloring, so she's very knowledgeable. And eventually, a couple of years ago, 3 or 4, something like that, she came out with her own products. And I've been a fan, and I've been following her, and she keeps including more and more colors into her collection. And so I'm just a big fan. And so today, she just launched several of new colors into the collection. And of course, I got most of them. Now, nothing to say, nevertheless, well, let me just show you. Yes, I mean, she introduced, I think, 10 new colors. So lipsticks, more lipsticks, more, and 10 new colors. I got 8 of the new colors, so almost. So I guess from her whole line, I own everything. I owe the eyeshadows, I owe the lipsticks, the 3 different formulas, I owe the highlighters, so I'm a big fan. Now, if you want to see the new colors, let me tell you what I got for you today. In this video, we're gonna do the Luxuriously Lucent lip colors. And of those, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the new colors. There were 7. So I'm missing 2. And interestingly enough, when I got into the website to order, I was one of the first ones. Of course, I was in line. I knew the launch day and time, so I could have bought all 7. I decided to only buy 5. So now there's going to be like 2 lipsticks that I don't have of the full collection. And interestingly enough, those were the 2 shades that sold out. So either I'm in the wrong side of the street, you know, that everybody was interested on those 2 shades that I didn't get, which was the lightest and the strong one. Oh, now I forgot. I'll tell you the names in a little bit. And the reason I didn't get them is because I didn't want it that light. It washes me out, even though she describes how you use it with the lip liner. So I didn't want a very light shade, so I didn't get that one. And I didn't get the strongest one because I have too many of those as well. So the good news for you all is, since those are the 2 shades that sold out, first of all, you can't get them for now. And second of all, you'll find reviews of those most likely everywhere else in YouTube, because those are the ones that were bought the most. So if you're interested in seeing what I got, which is, I'll tell you the names. I got Wonder Wheel, Meet Me in Berlin, Rosy Shell, Palazzo, and Je ne sais quoi. And can you guess which one I am wearing? If you want to know which colors those are this. So if you want to know a little bit more about these shades and a little bit about the formula of these shades, please keep on watching. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Now, the first thing is bragging. This is, so far, these are the blushes. These are all the lipstick. Wow! We have the Velvet. We have the Luxurious Lucent lip color. And we have what she calls, oh my God, intense color. Oh, here. Insanely saturated lip colors. So those are the 3, I guess, style of lipsticks she has. She has the velvet ones, which she was a pioneer, because now you see the velvet formula throughout different brands. But when she first came out with the colors that she did and with that kind of formula, she was one of the first ones. So everybody was like all over them. Then other brands started following along, and now you see them in different brands. But she was a pioneer of those. And I'll talk a little bit of each of the formulas, the different lipstick formulas. So I have all her Velvet. And then now I'm gonna be missing 2 of the Luxury Lucent lip color. And then I have all the Insanely Saturated lip color. So before we get into the shades that I'll be showing you today, I just wanted to show off that I have her full collection. So you believe me, I'm a big fan. Let me just describe shortly what each of these formulas say, and I'll show you the different things. So I'm gonna read a little bit from the website so I don't miss it, because you know, my choose of wording sometimes is not exact, and I want you to get the exact thing. So first, the 2 that I'm not gonna do in this video, just so you know, the Insanely Saturated lip color, it is described as deliciously creamy, full coverage lip color, glides seamlessly onto the lips and delivers a weightless, luminous demi-matte finish in one swipe. Make a statement with the electrifyingly glamorous paint box of rainbows, bright and insouciant Ponty pinks of Insanely Saturated lip color range. So in summary, this Insanely Saturated, which I will do another video with them, in one swipe, it covers your lips. And most of her colors are bold colors, except she came with 2 lightest, one very pink cool and one very neutral light. And I have all 5, so we'll do another video with that. But I love those lipsticks when you really want to look, finish up, looked up. I mean, they are so unique, so much fun, so lovely. And I do use them during the day. So it's not just for night or, no, they're wonderful. But they do look like a lipstick, and they do fill your whole lips with that color. So if you're interested in looking at those, I'll link the video down below so you can see it. The second, which she became very famous of it, were the Velvet, the true Velvet lip colors. And the first thing she launched was 3 Velvet Reds. It was one more kind of bold burgundy, and then the very neutral true red, bluish red, and then the orangey red. And I'll read you what that is. It says, paint your lips as an artist would with this highly pigmented true velvet lipstick. Describe a phenomenal, a work of art. Each bullet has the appearance of beautifully plush velvet fabric, a trompe-l'oeil that has to be seen to be believed. There are matte lipsticks revolutionized with a saturated technique color formulation and a creamy textures with a slight sheen that's 3D and luscious, not a flat matte. So intensely pigmented, it's easy to create either a one-swipe graphic lip statement or pat gently for the ultimate subtle lip stain. Cutting-edge lab tech has enabled the creation of a very long-wearing, non-drying cream which feels lightweight, silky, and comfortable to wear. I'm sorry I had to read the whole thing, but you see how precision and the words she uses to describe, you know, she's an artist that knows her craft. And I guess this description is for all of those, because I mean, I sort of understand, but not really, that are very knowledgeable of ingredients and artistry. I guess this is the true description. Now, in summary, for me. So at the beginning, I thought that the insanely saturated colors and the velvet were the same thing. Now I learned they're not. And the reason I thought it were the same thing is because both fill with color your lips. It looks perfection, and they're all in their right color, meaning it could be bold, it could be not so bold because she had some not understated, but light colors, but still I felt it covered the whole lips, so it looked like a finished nice lipstick. So I thought they were the same thing. Now I learned they're slightly different in this sense. So they both feel creamy, even though they're that bold and filling. And they're not shiny. So what I'm learning is, and you heard, so the velvet are supposed to be more matte, but because they're creamy, you wouldn't consider them like drying matte, but they do dry, you know, matte in the sense that it just feels the color. I mean, I didn't want to do a, but let's do a Velvet Mousse, okay? Because it's a neutral, but I want, okay. So that is Velvet Mousse. You see how you see the color completely on top of the skin? These ones are more translucent and they have a little more shine to them. This one is matte, you see that? And it goes above and you don't see any of the color of your skin. So they're matte, but they don't feel matte. And that's why she's explaining that you can just pot it and it just starts building color, kind of put it with your lips. And of course, I'll do a video with just velvet and you can see in more detail, but I wanted you to really grasp what's the difference between one and the other. I'm sure some of you know a lot more than me. I mean, one of you was the one that corrected me that velvet and intensely saturated lip color is not the same thing, which I appreciate. And I was like, what is the real difference? So, and now I learned that the insanely saturated is semi-matte. So it does have a little bit of shine. So it will be kind of like this, but not so matte, but a little like this in the sense of the highly coverage, all right? I don't know, I guess I'll open one right here. Let's see which one I'm the new wave, just so I can show you the difference on the texture. I could use one of the ones I have, but they're too bold. And so I don't think then, well, this is too bold too. Let's, just for comparison. So this is insanely, and this is the velvet. So this one has a little more shine. This one is very matte. And these ones are the translucent. You see has a little more shine and a little more transparency to them. All right, so now we went through that. Yeah, can we continue now what we're here for? All right, what we're here for. So on the, oh, well, let me give you the description of the luxuriously Lucent lip colors. My goodness gracious. The names, I mean, I guess. All right, here we go. Ultra modern, ultra comfortable, ultra luxury lip color. Backed by popular demand, my super succulent, luxurious Lucent lip colors. The easy to wear creamy formula is a sheer moisturizing lipstick with a balmy feeling. Luxuriously Lucent lip color is a sheer to semi-sheer buildable coverage lipstick with a satin finish. Delivering in one swipe, you can also build the color to create a more radiantly polished look. This ultra modern, comfortable, and luxurious texture feels smooth, light, and pleasurable on the lips. All right, so the reason why this became so all over the place is there's a big trend, especially after COVID, and the trend is very natural, very comfortable, very clean beauty. I don't know if this will be qualified as clean beauty, I would think, because of the nature of the brand and the creator that they are, but they don't advertise as clean beauty. So I'm not very sure, are they? I don't know. But the point is, because of this whole trend, started going into balms. A lot of just, I want moisture on my lips with a little bit of color. I mean, I grab many of the Guerlains, the BV, all of, so there were balms everywhere. Chanel came in with balms, Dior came in with balms. I mean, it was all over, and some of them did a mixture of lipstick and balm. Some of them were very balmy, and the ones that were balms kind of started upgrading into a little bit more tint to them. But the whole thing was warm, comfy. Of course, we're looking long lasting. we usually like a little stain left behind without being drying and like really absorbing to your skin sort of thing. So this was where the trend sort of thing is going. And again, Lisa Eldridge, being a pioneer, came up with this formula, which it does in fact feel creamy. It doesn't feel like a balm in the waxy situation. Like a balm to me will feel like a little more, I wouldn't say drying, but more firmly in the texture. This ones feel very light and very soft, and they do feel creamy, and they do have some shine, which gives the feeling of healthy, glowy, right? And so she came with this formula. In any case, let me see how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 14 colors. So she has 14 colors. I know there was an extra color which was very corally back in the day when you first came with some, and that one she didn't bring back. She replaced it with where is it? Dance Scar. I don't remember if it's Dance Scar or Kitten Mischief. One of those replaced another color, just so you know. It's a very corally light. I do have both, and I guess at some point I can do a swatch video so you can see all the comparison by the window, so you see the true colors. So let's continue now with the nude shades, and I guess I can try them on me. So the 5 colors I got from the 7, oh, let me just tell you the 2 colors I did not get. So I did not get, where is the out of stock, I'm sure. Oh, I did not get Le Mépris, which is a very nude, neutral, barely there. Actually, in the video, Lisa Eldridge, because there's a video where she introduces all the new shades, and she does put them on. So if you want to see Lisa Eldridge wearing them, you could. Also in her website, there's different models with different skin color that show the color of the lipstick. So Le Mépris I didn't get, it's out of stock. And the other one I didn't get, oh, it's back in stock now, is the Night Thoughts. And that one is a very kind of dark berry, almost brownish berry. How did they describe this? Did they describe the color? A deep cream de cassis Saturn shade with a heart of darkness. It's a black cherry. You can look it up, but it looks very beautiful. I just didn't feel like that one. So those 2 I don't have. Now let's go with what I do have. I don't know, should I have done the video backwards, show what I do have instead of all of this in order to see the swatches? Oh well, we got to do it this way, and that's the end of it. So well, I'll get with the lip liners. I'll just mention, okay, I'll just mention 2 lip liners and the one I'm wearing. Okay, so I did get the Lisa Eldridge Petal. This is a lip liner. Now, this one was out of stock forever because she only stocks her things once a year. Oh no, I just broke it. The thing. Let me grab what fell and I'll swatch this and then tuzz it. Oh, what a shame. They are creamy and they are gentle. So yes, you do have to be careful when you open them, because if not, you'll break. So there you go. This is the lip liner Petal. Look how beautiful. So that lip liner was out of stock, and I had to wait like almost 8 months or 10 months, whatever, for it to come back. I love it. I do recommend it. So if there were 2 lip liners to get from Lisa, will be the Petal and the Affair. This is Affair. Let me be careful. Oh, it's gonna be very hard to show where I'm applying the lip. There you go. So this is Affair and this is Petal. Why do I do this to myself? I put them in the, you know, it's easier to showcase here. I guess I'll show here. This is a Fair. And Petal, if I have the little piece, here. It's because it was a nice little piece. Okay, I'll show it here. These lip liners are so creamy, you really can fill your whole lips with it. So we have Petal and we have a Fair. So a Fair is a lot more brown and perhaps has a little bit of orange in there. So if you like to do that shade underneath or whatever, or if you want a little bit of the pinkish. So those are the two that I recommend. Of course, she has many, and they all her lipsticks have their lip liners. I own, what is it now? 4 others. I think this is a Fair. And why I got this, because for bolder lipsticks, I thought it will make a big difference. So I have Blush Lightly, I have Blush, and I have Cinnabar. I don't wear them that much, so I don't know if I would recommend them to you unless you buy some of the bold lipsticks and you really want the lip liner to go with it. But I do recommend the Affair and the Petal for sure. You can wear it with many different lipsticks. And she actually uses Affair a lot for most of the lighter colors because it makes her not look washed up like I would too. So this two I love. The only complaint I have is I don't like the way they look. They're very close to my Charlotte Tilbury. So this is Charlotte Tilbury and this is Lisa Eldridge. Very similar. And so when I have them on my thing, I never know which is which. It's hard for me to find. I mean, I get it. How much can you do? But yeah, I would like a little more distinguishing. Like I have here the Makeup Forever. You see that? Very distinguished. I immediately know this is Makeup Forever. There's a Natasha Denona, one of her, I guess, formulas white. Very easy to find. Where is my Natasha Denona? Of course, then Natasha Denona came with more luxurious, which is this color. And I hate this because I have this all together and it's not easy to distinguish which one is which. The same as we have the Pat McGrath, at least is black, so it's easier to find. But there's some Pat McGrath that also, they changed the color on me. And so there's this other Natasha Denona, easier to find. But you see, once it's all together, between these three, it's hard to find which one is Lisa Eldridge. Yes, if you put them close, you say, Claudia, come on, this is gold lighter. But when you're all together like this, it's very hard, at least for me. Then you have the Max also. See, very hard. Where is the lip liner? I mean, put a bold red or bold something. Look at the Sisley. So easy to find. I know where my Sisley are. Look at this. Of course, they're more pencil-like, but that's okay. What others have that? See, there's the other Pat McGrath black. But, so I guess these ones are a little easier to find, but see how these ones get lost? Now, which one is Lisa Eldridge? So, packaging. Sorry, I'm going on and on and on about it. We have to get to the lipsticks, but it's very annoying and I needed to mention it. Okay, so back. So which shade am I wearing? I'm wearing Wonder Wheel. Now, Wonder Wheel, why this? I just find it fascinating on the shade. Look at that. I mean, it's almost like watermelon or corally, or I don't know. This one, I was just in love from the moment I saw it. It is this one. So it's not pink, it's not coral, it's, you see that? I love when it's such a different sort of look. She has two on the Insanely color. I think it's Rainbow Spill. I'm not gonna swatch it for you, but this one, which I thought it resembled a little bit, and I thought it just, that tint that I'm talking about, that kind of watermelon different thing, you see that? All right, I'll swatch it a little bit. They're not the same. I'm not saying they're the same, but it has some, yeah, totally. Okay, look at this. This with this. You see how it has some similarity? Of course, this is insanely colored. You see how it covers the whole skin? The same as this one. I love this one, so I can't wait. I'll do the video on that. But, so it has that sort of tint, but in a translucent, wearable. Love, love, love it. All right. And so, I did not get the lip liner for this. I'm not even sure she has it. I can look it online, but I don't want to make this video forever and ever. So what I wore, when I first bought the Rainbow Spill, this one, she recommended, she hadn't come up with her own lip liners, and she recommended this Makeup Forever in Lava and So On. This is color 800. So it's right there. So it's not the same, you know, it's a little bolder and it has a little more pink in it. So I did apply that a little bit on my lips. But once you rub it in, I think it gives the darkness that I was searching for, in the sense a little darker than, and it gives the boundary, because this Luxuria Lucent lips can fade out a little bit because they're so creamy. So I do like to have some kind of lip liner. In her video, she doesn't wear lip liner. She doesn't care for it, whatever, and I guess you could. But to me, this formula, I appreciate the lip liner to give the boundary. And I appreciate to give it a little more darkness. So in this case, I thought this one was just perfect in that tint. If you see, that one is really perfect with this. Well, I could go with that. Maybe I bought it for this. I'm not sure, but in any case, I like it for that. Anyway, all right, let's continue. I had a wet little towel here so I can take my lipstick away, but it disappeared on me. All right, so here you have it. This is Wonder Wheel. Finally, we get to the swatches, huh? So I'll take it off and I'll be right back. All right, I am back. See if you can guess which other color I'm wearing. I wore this back to back to see if you can see a difference between one and the other. So this is Je ne sais quoi. Sounds French. Je ne sais quoi. I don't know how to pronounce it, but this to wear, I thought, the most sort of wearable, neutral, soft, but with some color. This one has a little more orange, and it is a little more corally orange, you know. But I think it's very lovely, very wearable. I like Wonder Wheel better because of that watermelon tone, which I don't see it. I feel it's very unique. I feel that if I see that color in anybody, I would say, what color is that? Because it's so different. This one, I think you can find it more often. However, is beautiful, right? All right, so that one is this one. And then this is the one I just wore. And now I'm gonna wear the other three. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. I am wearing Rosy Shell. Oh, I love this color. It's more on the cool side, but I still like it. And now I'm looking, see, I mix all the lip liners, but I am looking for the new lip liner petal. Yes, I think, this is the one that broke, isn't it? All right. All right, so I sharpened a little bit, and not pointy, but I thought it was important. Look at the difference. It does make a difference. I like these lipsticks with lip liners. So now this is Rosy Shell with Petal. Let me see if I can find here Petal so you see the difference. So this is Petal and this is Rosy Shell. Now Petal is in the velvet formula. You see how it compares to this is the matte, very covering. This is it, luxury translucent, Lucent. So it does make a difference. See that? I love this. I love this color for sure. So that is Rosy Shell, this one. Okay, 2 more to go. I'll be back. All right, I am back. This is Meet Me in Berlin. Oh, wow. I was really curious about this one. I was very curious about this one because I wanted to make sure that it didn't look super brown on me, because I always was called towards this sort of colors, and then when I bought them, they didn't look that great on me. So let me, just for comparison, let me get some Dior and I'll be right back. All right, so I am back. I wanted to compare what I meant by that. So I got the Dior new number 200. This is Dior 200, and this is Elisa Eldridge. So yeah, you can tell from the bullet they're not the same, but when I got this on the web, kind of looked brownish like that. Let me swatch it right next to it. Okay, so this is the Dior, you see? So on the website and how they showed it to me, it was very in that sort of tone, browns. But on the lips, this washes me out. It's sort of almost not there. I think I have a video on it if you want to search for it. So when I saw this new color from Elisa Eldridge, I was afraid it might end up like this one. And so that's why I was in the iffy to order it or not. I'm glad I did order it because so far I really like it. And this is without lip liner. Let me add the Affair. This is where Affair will go, not the Petal, because obviously it's more brownish. Oh yeah. Look at that. I love this color. I really like this color. I mean, this is more or less what I was looking for a while, and I keep ordering and it would not turn out this lovely, and this one did, so bingo. This is another one I have. This is the Rouge Allure Velvet from Chanel, and this is 108. Let me swatch it right here. I also had the 107, which might appear, but this is 108. And so again, we're going to those browns. You see, that's what I was going for. But this one was a little too much, too formal, too finalized. You see, this has a little bit of that translucent transparency, so it's very wearable in the everyday, yet it does uplift me a little bit in that sense. You know what I mean? So again, this is the Chanel, this is the Dior, and this is Elisa Eldridge. See, when you see them swatch, you think they do the same, but they don't. All right, and again, I have this feature in one of my videos as well if you want to search for it. I'm just gonna swatch the 107 of Chanel just because, again, it was my search. Yeah, no, this one. So you see how I was looking more or less for the same tone. I think this is my favorite, the Elisa Eldridge. Don't get me wrong, I like the 107 a lot with the look I have with the quad from Chanel and all of that. So I have it for a specific reason. But if it's like for everyday like this, I prefer this one. Very neutral, very lovely. What do you guys think? All right, I didn't know this video was gonna go forever and ever, but we're almost done. I have the last one, and I left the last one to be Palazzo because it's the most reddish of it all. So I'm gonna go and try it, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back without it because I wanna try it here with you all. Because, you know, Lisa just makes a whole thing about how one swipe looks like, and then you can build it up. To me, for all the ones I have tried, I go a couple of times. I don't go like 1, 2, and then 2, and then 3. I go at it because I like it to be worn. That's how I like it. So there's no sense of doing a one swipe, and that I would never wear it like that. I don't know. I feel like it won't last, and I'm not the kind that would just put a little bit for this formula because I think they're Lucent, you know? But nevertheless, I wanted to show you, especially with the red one, how one swipe looks like. All right, look how beautiful. All right, let's go for it. Okay, it's kind of two swipes, right? Because I did one and then it's kind of one swipe, okay? I'll do the one swipe on the top, my goodness. You know, when you're used to doing it a certain way. Okay, so that's one swipe. One swipe, you all. If you guys want some red that is so softly red, neutral red, if you're the ones that say red is not for me, I mean, look at that. And I bet you if I plait it, like let's do this. Actually, I'm gonna play a little bit since I'm getting a little tired, since I've been talking forever. Who knew? I guess I miss you all. All right. Oh, this is so lovely, isn't it? So if you plait it, I mean, come on, this has started to look sort of my lips, but better. In a reddish tone. I mean, it's not in a berryish tone. You also have like the black. Oh, so maybe I should get that night. Oh, and now it's available. Oh no. I think she got me. I'm gonna order that one. Just for this trick. Black cherry? Oh yeah, I want that. All right. So you see that, how lovely? So now let's build it up. You see how I build it up? It's not like, but enough, right? I like it. That looks horrendous. I know. I don't know why I do it. I do it to have fun, to be funny a little bit. All right, not funny. So as you can tell, as I build it up, it does give me some color, especially now that I put a little bit on my cheeks. I love it. And you saw, I mean, I don't want to, I'm out of tissues here. Apologize for that. And the tissue I do have is sort of dirty. Yes. I've been moving things around, so I usually have the box of tissues here. I don't right now. I'm out of practice. All right. But see how beautiful? I'm just plotting. Now, I can also put a little bit of the affair. I'm telling you, the affair and now the petal, I think they're gonna be the to-go lip liners. Lovely. All right. We did it. We did it. So, tell me your thoughts on this lip colors. Tell me your thoughts on the formulas. Tell me which one you like the best. Tell me which one are you getting. Are you getting any? And yeah, I hope you enjoy the time here together. And I hope on all those rambling things, if you were not interested, you fast forward it and you got to here. Yay! So, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. You know what I would like? If I can include some music right about this time. I love when they do that. Ding, 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 you know, when we're saying goodbye and all that. Or ding, 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 and then please subscribe to my channel, all that. I need to get to do that, but that takes a lot of time. And then it takes a lot of time to include it on the video when I upload it. So eventually I'll get there. Thank you very much for watching. Very nice to finally get to do this Lisa Eldridge. Oh yeah, and please look for the other ones. I will be doing the Insanely Saturated and playing a little bit, but not today. Maybe tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.